Hey, air signs. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil. Okay, the devil is after you. The devil is after you. Devil card. I'm just getting started, but we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives here behind the black veil. There's many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Keep that in mind. Hear me and feel me. For best results, sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. Here we are dissolving soul ties in our quantum tarot experiment that continues on. Here today, I'm going to attach the videos regarding my channel upgrades and some of the more scientific approaches we'll be taking. All right, and I wish you would come back here and report your, or any video, whatever. It'll pop up to my notifications, I'll understand. And let me know what kind of results you're getting out there, okay? Make sure you watch the Quantum Entanglement Tarot Experiment video. Again, I'm going to attach that to the end of this one and find out the details and how we can make sure that we connect to each other, keep out old negative entities. And today we are dissolving old soul ties to prepare for our new soulmate that's coming in. Okay, you got a new soulmate coming in, and guess what? Guess who doesn't want you to meet them? Guess who doesn't want you to be with your soulmate? That's right. You know. You already know. The devil. The devil. Boy, the devil is hot on your trail, air signs. You must be doing good work out there. Excellent work, because the devil is prioritizing you. Isn't that nice? That is so sweet. All right. So let's dissolve these soul ties, these generational curses, and these bad habits. Let's dissolve these. In love, 3 steps you need to take to dissolve this old soul tie that needs to go away. And get ready for your new soulmate, because you are up for reassignment, my love. All right. Step 1. I know that's right. Your readings be hardcore. Your readings be hard as hell, air sign. Okay. The ancestors is in love with your ass. Okay. Well, anyhow, the air signs I be picking up on. Okay. So check it out. Damn, this is interesting. All right, here's the deal. Step 1 is understand the worth and meaning of your actions, air signs, when it comes to these soul ties. You have something to do with this. Okay? If you're anything like me, you try to be non-judgmental. And if I could share with you something that I've learned this year, is that do not abandon judgment. Okay, I know the Christians tell us we shouldn't judge people, and by and large that's true. However, there's a place, discriminating wisdom, there is a place where judgment is appropriate, where we judge people by the content of their character. Ain't that what Martin Luther King said? That's what he said. And everybody was like, yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. And never did it. They never did it. They never did it, because the case would have been closed that day. It would have been closed that day. Because we were still dealing with some pretty questionable characters, weren't we? Yes, we were. Okay? The law can't change racism. It really can't. Or I should say it can't change a racist. Right? The law can't change that. Right? If someone decides they're racist, it is so. Right? So, judge people by the content of their character, air signs. That's okay. That is completely fucking acceptable. All right? So if you're anything like me, you got a little mixed up on that one. Okay? Like, oh, okay, no, I don't want to judge him. Oh, he's this, he can't do that, he didn't do this. I'm not going to judge him. Yo. Who is this dude or woman? You know what I'm saying? What's the content of their character? Respect the worth and meaning of your own actions. Okay? If you letting the devil in, you let a devil in. Forgive yourself. And respect the power that you have to affect the well-being and the harmony and the peace in your life. Okay? This is about love. Respect the worth and meaning of your actions, and make sure you are receiving respect. Do not make concessions for people who don't respect you. They got to respect you immediately and consistently. Okay? Now you can leave some wiggle room for, okay, you were raised differently than me, but, upon some communication, if the shit is not fixed, you can feel free to just hit the doorway, cut the corner, feel me, and get to stepping. All right? You don't have to wait around for people to catch up. You really don't. You really don't. Because if they can't keep up, guess what that means? They're not the one. Get out early. Get out early. Another thing that I learned through my last relationship, which is one of the soul ties that I'm dissolving now to prepare for my new soulmate, what I learned was you cannot allow yourself to accept less than you deserve for any length of time. The universe kept telling me about this person, kept giving me instances and opportunities to break it off. Okay? There was several instances and opportunities. Okay? Initially, I found them to be questionable, right? But I was in a position where he could work on me and work on me and work on me, and then we developed a little bond, and then he went through some things, and I saw him go through some things, and we connected, we bonded. I said some things to try to get his mind off of his troubles, and it kind of created a little exchange that started to grow. Next thing you know, there's sexual tension. Next thing you know, like that, right? So, but I had already saw this fool from a mile away was questionable. Immediately, he was questionable. He was funny, but he was questionable, right? So my first instinct was like, nah, I don't think so, buddy. And I really should have stuck to that. I really should have, okay? But I didn't. And I opened myself up, and I didn't judge. And it turned out to be Beelzebub, Baal, Satan, and Lucifer at my motherfucking door, behind this motherfucker. He let all the devils in. Okay? So when you work that hard to keep devils out your life, and you let somebody in your life and they're the weakest link, I cannot tell you how frustrating that is. And I am putting it so light right now. I'm putting it so fucking light. Okay? Respect the worth and meaning of your actions, please. Don't let the grudge in. Okay? And I mean that shit. Do not let the grudge in. Literally and figuratively. Okay? Over and over again I had a chance. So every time listen to the ancestors when they're telling you no, the answer is motherfucking no. Do it while it doesn't hurt. Okay? Do it while it doesn't hurt. Because if you keep ignoring them, they're gonna deliver that tower to you. Okay? And they'll give you as many towers as you need. Each one is gonna have more strength than the last one. Okay? So have some respect and be solid on that shit. Respect the ancestors when they tell you. Alright? Now also step 2 is trust. Trust the ancestors. Okay? They tell you to do something, you're like, what's the big deal? I'm not busy tonight. Why can't he come over and hang out? I'm not seeing anybody. We both single. First of all, you don't know who's doing what, number 1, which is why you need the ancestors to guide you. Okay? Number 2, and I mean that in general. But number 2, you can't see what they see. Thank God. But you need to trust them in order to benefit from what they see. Okay? Because you got people that do that for you. So you don't have to see, but you do have to listen. You know what I mean? You do have to respect and follow directions. All right? That's judgment. This is the judgment card. Ancestors. You got to use your judgment. Judgment is necessary in life. Discriminating wisdom. That's why I wrote that book. It's an ongoing lesson. Okay? Nobody is perfect, and there's always some new things to decipher and to figure out. Okay? So you need to trust yourself. You have to work from a firm foundation of being able to trust yourself. Because sometimes that's the only person you can trust. Feel me? I mean, humans need space to make mistakes. Humans need space to live out whatever it is their experiences have created in them. There's nothing you can do about that except to, set a good example by having a good relationship with yourself. Okay? So trust the ancestors. That's your safe haven. All right? And step 3 here in love is to persevere. Okay? You may be having a hard time. Or in those moments where you are having a hard time, if you're not having a hard time, you need to persevere in love. Okay, so for instance, if you're lonely, I don't know if you're out there lonely. I have no idea, but it can happen to anyone, I guess. I have a philosophy that, like, for instance, when people are bored in life, and I just feel like you're not bored, you're boring. There's a difference. Okay? But I grew up as an only child, so I know how to entertain myself. You know what I mean? So if the worst thing people do is leave me alone, I feel like I hit the fucking jackpot. You know what I'm saying? So, so persevere, okay? Because I know everybody doesn't have that configuration in their life, okay? And there's lonely moments, right? There's lonely moments for anyone. And if you should be in a situation where you're entertaining someone of low frequency because you're lonely, or you're entertaining someone of low frequency because, you don't see any reason why not. It's no big deal. He's got funny jokes. He bought some weed. I don't know. I don't know what floats your boat, but persevere on past whatever that flash and instinct is. Persevere on past that. Do the work. Do the hard work. It's hard. Especially, like, if they're sexy, you're fucking sexy. They're single, you're single. Like, there's absolutely no logical reason why you can't jump this person's bones. Why not? Right? Okay. Why not? Because you don't want them to take off their face and turn out to be the devil. Okay? That's why not. There's things you can't see. If the ancestor said don't do it, persevere, keep thugging through, then that's what you better do. Okay? Or else. And that's how you dissolve the contract, and that's how you break the generational curse. You don't keep with that pattern of demographics is destiny. We happen to live down the street from one another, so we ended up together. I see them all the time. We happen to hang out. No, happen to. Who is this person? Check them. Check their ID. You feel me? Figuratively speaking. See who you're dealing with. Take the time. If they can't stick around for that, if that's too much, they feel irritated by you trying to find out who they are, that's not the one. Get away from them. They can't do nothing for you. Okay? Or maybe, pick up your bags or deliver something. But if there's sexual tension, stay away from them. Because that's going to grow. Sexual energy has consciousness. And it will not just stand still for you because you feel like it should stand still. Right? Okay, great. So, in work and career fulfillment and financial wealth, how can we dissolve some of these old ugly contracts with types of bosses or types of outcomes that keep happening, or any blockages to your financial wealth? Step 1. Push through the hard times. Push through. The Creator has something. The Creator's got something for you. Okay? Push through. I feel the sensation that the Creator is making you tough. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like a Shaolin monk. Like, she got you walking uphill with 2 buckets of water and shit and a stick. You know what I'm saying? She got you banging your arms up against fucking, wood poles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And it's excruciating. I get the sensation. Okay? And maybe in some moments you feel like, no, this can't be normal. But surely I'm about to die. You know what I'm saying? Surely this is me crashing and burning or whatever. You know what I mean? But no, actually, it's you becoming a Shaolin master. And you are taking a departure from the rest of the human population, right? Because everybody is not the Shaolin monk, right? Okay. So, in terms of your work fulfillment, make it through the tough time and make sure that you respect the fact that what you're made of, what your training has given you, is the ability to be strong enough to make it through the tough time. Okay, I don't mean that lightly. Like how people say, oh, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, even though that's true. But I don't mean it lightly, like how people brush shit off like that. No, this is serious. They really did give you the materials you need to survive this tough time, whatever it is, on whatever level. You know what I mean? Be it haters, be it low pay, be it a industry you don't want to be in, whatever. Okay? What they have something for you. This is a boat. We're traveling. We're going someplace. Okay? So maybe you have properly, because this is step one, hop in your boat, sail through the lava, sail through the tough time. Okay? And what does that mean exactly? Okay, so what's happening here is because of your relationship, this is spilling down here, of your relationship with the ancestors, your relationship with judgment. You have to decide, I'm making it through this. That's it. That's it. Because you are making it through this. And that's bigger than you. That's bigger than you. They are fortifying you. They are shoring you up. They are securing you, and they are transporting you. You're welcome, is what the ancestors said. You're welcome. Can you respect me, please? Can you look around and see that you're getting through the tough time? Can you recognize that, please? Okay, this theme has come up for you in your last reading, in your quantum entanglement reading, for 3 steps to love, peace, and joy. Yeah. The ancestors are like, yeah, you called us, we came. You asked us to do this, we did it. We're here for you all the time. That's how you're getting through the tough time. So if you've been complaining about some shit, you're welcome for the time and energy that you have, and the space and the wealth and and the blessing that you have to complain. Some people are going through so much shit they don't even have the energy to complain. It's just they are so beat down. You know what I'm saying? So if you complain, you energetic and shit. You know what I'm saying? You feeling feisty and spicy and shit. Good for you. The ancestor said, put some respect on my name, because I made it so that could happen. Okay, by the grace of God, amen. Okay, so acknowledge the relationship you have with the ancestors, because let me tell you something, it's getting you through some tough times. That's how you can start breaking the generational curse, to start directing your attention properly toward the forces that are actually helping you. Okay, not the appearance, of something helping you. Like, oh, I have this job at, Walmart, let's say, for an example. I have this job at Walmart, this is helping me. Walmart is helping me. Walmart is not fucking helping you. They don't give a fuck. It could be anybody. It's nothing personal. Okay? Who's helping you? If that's money that you need, or that was something that you needed, who's helping you? The ancestors. All right? And whatever pathway they have you taking, it's the shortest route to what you want. Doesn't matter if you can't tell. That's not your job. Your job is to put some respect on the ancestor's name. Your job is to observe that you've been given these high quality, high frequency materials that allow you to get through tough times. Okay? There's a lot of sudden change. There's a lot of shifting. Okay? There's a lot of unions of opposites here in this card. Right? A lot of tumultuous movement. Okay? Treacherous things that might give you anxiety. Okay? But you need not have anxiety, because the ancestors said they have your back. Okay? That's step 1 to removing the obstacles in the work and career fulfillment area in your financial wealth understand that your financial wealth is dictated by God and nobody else. Not your boss, not the economy, not COVID-19, not what you can see or detect or predict. It is dictated only by, do you respect the grace that God has given you? Do you respect that God is the one who is paying your salary? No matter what form it's in, no matter what angle or direction it's coming from, it's always the Creator doing it. When it's healthy, when it's healthy, okay? It's always the Creator doing it, so definitely selecting health. Step 2 here is decide what you strongly desire. What do you want? What's going to be? What are you having? Okay, put your order into the universe. What do you want to do for work? What kind of work scenario do you want? What do you want a daily day at work to be like? What do you want a week at work to be like? Maybe you like to move around. You like to travel from place to place. Maybe you like to be at home, you know, and work in your pajamas. Okay? Maybe you like to go out to an office and leave your work at the office, when, you know, before you come home. But what do you want? Okay? What do you want? You're going to have to trust it. You got to trust it. You got to have that strong desire to create that safe haven. And what is at the root of that safe haven that you're creating? Your relationship to the ancestors and to the divine. That's where you direct your desire. That's where you direct your energy. Okay? Because that's going to create that safe haven, and that safe haven is going to materialize into a safe home, safe car. Okay? Enough money in your bank account so that you're financially safe. Okay? Good investments. Okay? Good people, places, and things to work with. All right? And what turns you on? What kind of work really makes you feel like, what? This is barely even work. I could do this all day. Think about it. Okay? What do you want? Step 3. Take control. Take control. Meet your obligations. Okay? Take the lead. What are you the leader of? What are you the leader in? Take control. At the very least of yourself and your own affairs. Okay? You may be attracting some jealous people. Expect that, please. Expect that. And watch the throne. Okay? Watch the throne. Because your best friend can become your worst enemy. Take it from me. And then they know all your secrets. Make sure you're vetting people by judging them by the content of their character. And when the ancestors say, hey, take a look at this questionable shit that the homegirl just did. Yeah, spend less time with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do it. Immediately. Immediately. Okay? Because you don't want them to raise their voice. You don't want the ancestors to raise their voice. Because they will cut you. They will. They will. Okay? So, meet your obligations, and you will have a favorable outcome. Okay? Your obligations to yourself and your obligations to humanity. You know, because your life purpose is to be of service to humanity. Okay? In whatever way that your talent dictates. So get out there. Because it's not a question of can you, will they let you, do people like it? Make sure you have your head on straight about what you are and what you love and what you want to do and what you're meant to be. Get with the ancestors and follow their direction. Follow the ancestors and the Creator's direction. for how to best meet your obligations. But be ready to lead. Be ready to lead. Okay, that's interesting. I want you to contemplate that because that has many layers. All right, it's so fantastic. I hope that message helped you, air signs. I really do. If you need a personal, comment under this video and then meet me at the email. All right, for more deep ass readings where we dissolve soul contracts that are defunct and toxic, like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell on your way out and pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom and start discriminating more wisely. I'll see you again soon here behind the black veil.